Hello everyone, the 13 Scale here, also known as Scale, and welcome back to more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, as I try to make sure that literally nothing else that I'm doing has crashed horrifically. What happened to the doc that I had on OBS that used to say what my stats were? Where did that go? Is that just gone to the void forever now? Ah, whatever. Anyway, we've got a place to go. So, okay, we got nothing else here. Let's go back to the underground parking lot. February 22nd, prosecutor's office, underground parking. Okay. Looks like the investigation is still going on. I have to be getting back to the shop. Sorry, looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps. I'll see you in my dreams tonight then, baby. Is Marshall dating Angel? Oh, it's still here. Hello. Why the surprised looks? Didn't I mention? I've got a boyfriend in criminal affairs, too. You have multiple? Are they okay with this? Are they okay with each other? Are you cheating? What happened to the security guard? Where's your... Oh... Hey, what's wrong, Bambina? Do you want to... Why are you mixing Italian for baby girl when you're doing the Western cow... what is happening? I'm at a loss. You're looking like a doggy that's lost its herd. Jake Marshall. Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene. Yeah, no kidding. Alright, I'm gonna just... I'll talk with him first, see if I can get anything. There's something I wanted to ask you. The scene of the crime. A cold grave for men who've lost their dreams. Me? I watch over them as they sleep, dreaming of the desert's harsh judgment. Fuck, buddy. You even take your peyote? He's asleep. Well, should we show this hopeless case something to catch his interest? He's asleep. He ain't gonna answer otherwise. Here. Would you mind reading this for me, please? What's this? I warn you. Fan letters to me go right to the spittoon. That's not what this is. At all. It's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe, so can we please investigate? Gumshoe. That old cow dog. He holding a birthday party or something? What? Huh? Look, where it says letter of introduction, it says invitation. I think he just miswrote it. Wait, why am I getting all defensive here? No worries. This proves it's Detective Gumshoe better than a blood test. Yeah, no shit, buddy. Guess I better let you in then. Thank you, Officer Marshall. Oh, that's right. He's a patrolman, not a detective. Right. Which reminds me. Hey, wait a sec. Isn't a crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher? Well, folks, clues are calling. Welcome to our gold strike. Is somebody purposely doing this so that this way it gets botched as an investigation? Be like a settler. Strike out for lands unknown. Manifest destiny. Let's have a hootenanny. Oh boy.
Note to self, police investigations are like settling land. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say?
Not at all true. I say I won't be needing this anymore. Detective Gumshoe's letter of introduction was crumpled up and discarded. So anyway, you gonna attack now? Officer Marshall, could you please tell us a little bit more about the victim? Good men always die young. Remember that, partner. Could you be just a little more specific, please?
Bruce Goodman. He was a detective, right?
Yeah, I guess. Well, well, ain't you a feisty little doggy there now? Please don't call her a dog, but I get it. Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. The smiling Madonna told me the tale. I think he means the witness, Miss Angel Starr. Smiling Madonna? Really? That's what you go with? She cute, but she ain't that cute. One stab to the chest. Fine piece of work. This here's the autopsy report. Goodman's autopsy report added to the court record. Goodman's autopsy report. Death due to loss of blood, 1 knife wound, died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. That is a very specific amount of time.
Was my sister involved with the victim in any way, besides being seen yelling at him in a parking lot?
Funny you should mention that now, Bambina. Saying Bambina with a southern accent hurts me a little. Chief Prosecutor Scott and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all. I thought you were about to say we're having an affair. Thank God. Okay?
Wait, nothing in common? Really?
They apparently worked together on a case a few years back. Huh. Okay, so there's no motive. Well, that's something we could, I guess, prove now in court. Goodman wasn't a particularly gifted detective. That's one reason why he didn't do much work with the chief prosecutor. Oh, I guess.
But my sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Why would she do that? She called him here to this parking lot?
So it seems. Like calling an unarmed man to a shootout at high noon. Are we sure that it was her that did it and not somebody from her office? I do not mean any offense by this, but, Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective? Yeah, you calling me out? They shoot you for that in Texas. You're from West LA! Huh? I was one of them fancy-shoed detectives till 2 years ago, to tell you the truth. Okay. Why not now? Oh, really? Now he tells me.
But you're a patrolman now, so how can you be in charge of a crime scene?
Nothing gets by you, does it, Bambina? Okay, so then why are you in charge of this? No reason. We're just short on hands right now. I'm keeping an eye out in the meantime. What do you mean you're short on hands? They dismissed all the detectives from being allowed to work on this case. So why would they pick somebody who is no longer a detective to work on this? Why would they pick somebody who purposely stepped down in position to be the one to investigate a crime scene and then prevent the actual real detectives from being able to get their hands on it unless they're purposely trying to cover something up?
That's odd, though. Detective Gumshoe was saying that he had nothing to do. Nothing important, at least.
He's nothing but a sad old cow dog that can't find his tail. Maybe it's because he runs with that Edgeworth, huh? So somebody trying to frame Edgeworth? Is that why they did it with his knife in his car? And Lana took the fall to protect Edgeworth because she thought she was protecting Edgeworth. Why would she risk her life for Edgeworth? That's what I don't get. Edgeworth? That cow dog's been kicked out of this cattle run by order of the chief of police. Just, he don't realize it yet. Detective Gumshoe kicked out of the investigation because of his connection with Edgeworth. You got thoughts on this? All right, compadre, count to 3, huh? You gotta do that if you're gonna draw evidence on someone. What? That's what we do in Texas. Ain't you from West LA? You ain't from Texas? Gumshoe said you from West LA. Remind me to never visit Texas. I am in agreement with that. If y'all are from Texas, I'm sure y'all are nice folks. But every time I hear about your road rage out there, I don't want to go, all right? The northeastern Cleveland area is already bad enough. I don't want to have to worry about getting shot because I cut somebody off on the on-ramp in Texas, all right? And every time I hear somebody from Texas, they're all like, yeah, somebody in Texas would do that. A toy shield. Suits the boy well. What exactly could you shield with that? A toy knife, maybe?
Officer Marshall, don't you have anything good to say about Mr. Edgeworth?
You don't like him, right? We get the point. You know, when I was a detective, I got one of these.
Huh, let me guess. Did it have a K for King of Detectives on it?
Hey, they could use the same shield over and over again.
Note to self, prosecutor's office and criminal affairs are surprisingly cheap.
You know it. They gotten cheaper with every passing year, I tell you. Well, yeah, that checks. What do you got? 5:12 p.m. Prosecutor's bright red steed came in at a trot, real slow like.
Trot?
It's faster than a walk, but slower than a run. Keep up. My Madonna tells me the crime occurred 3 minutes later. So it seems that the chief prosecutor was lying in wait. Wait a second. So we're basing when the car showed up on a witness who specifically hates prosecutors, but specifically really hates Edgeworth? Maybe waiting for her prince to ride in on his bright red horse. So what you mean is the killer intended to use Edgeworth's car all along. Yeah, that checks. All right, compadre. Oh. Okay, that was worth nothing then, I guess. What do you have to say about that? Okay, nothing new. Got it. What about this? Are you gonna yell at me for hiding this? What's that? Some sort of police passport? This is Detective Goodman's ID card. Strangely enough, we found it a good distance away from the crime scene. Good distance in this rat hole? If you want some distance, get yourself to Texas. Alaska's bigger! I'm sorry, Texans. Alaska's bigger. Don't you be trying to do a pissing contest with me.
Texas.
This is a tiny little crime scene in a tiny little town with tiny little evidence. This ain't a tiny little town. This is a big city. Even somebody in Texas knows better and knows the difference between a tiny little town and not. But you're from West LA. What difference does a few yards make, compadre?
Note to self, if you encounter suspicious evidence, think of Texas.
Yeah, that checks.
There's no better way to study than to hang out with the pros.
I guess. Alright, you gonna let me examine things now? Thanks. Looks like a cell phone. Oh, an old flip style, too.
Scientific analysis would suggest that this belongs to the victim.
I don't know how you got that, but sure.
I can't think of anyone else it would belong to.
Maybe the killer? What's so scientific about that? Should we check it out? Yeah, check it out. Right. Okay, let's check it out. Oh, I'm not doing that. Right? Oh yeah, strap.
Man, what a boring strap.
What's wrong with it? Everyone has different tastes, you know. Look, I get what she's saying, all right? All of my, I have lanyards for, everything, all right? I have so many different lanyards for everything. And mine are always interesting ones.
Here, check out mine. It's a pink princess strap. These are hard to come by, you know.
I see that the series is as popular with kids as ever. Oh my god, yeah, the samurai-looking show thing. Oh, man. Oh, what was that called? Was that what it was called? Maybe I'm just misremembering things. Who knows? Anyway. Anything else? Oh, there's buttons. Oh, okay, that's the lock.
Huh, the phone's still on the redial screen.
Oh, well, the batteries lasted great then.
Redial? Mr. Wright? Most phones keep a record of the calls that you made and received.
Oh my god, this is a dated piece of work, ain't it?
You just press the blue button on the display the last number you called. Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about that.
Sorry to disappoint you, but even I know about things like redial.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. It's just, you never know with people from your generation.
Bite me, lady. Anyway, whatever. Let's just check out the phone. All right. I just want to see if there's anything else to examine besides that redial button. No. All right. Now let's see who the owner of this phone called last.
Note to self, defense attorney doesn't think first, he just pushes the button.
No. Beep. Is it my phone?
Hey, that song, I know that.
Hey, what's going on over there? Sorry. I see you, partner. You pressed redial on that there phone, didn't you? Well, yeah.
Whose phone is this anyway? It was on the ground over there.
Whose is it? That belongs to Chief Prosecutor Sky.
What? My sister's?
She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody right after the crime. Look, the last call was made right when the murder occurred. Looks like she was fixing to call someone. Except she only spoke for a few seconds according to this. Who'd she call? No idea. Sorry, partner. Now, I got a question for you, partner. I heard a phone ring just now. One of those newfangled ringtones. Oh, that? Oh, sorry. That was my phone. Lana called me? What? Your phone? Yeah, it's kind of strange, but someone called me right as we picked up the other phone, the wrong number. I hope you're not lying. They shoot you for that in Texas, partner. So she was trying to call me. Uh-oh, I have incited the wrath of the Lone Star Patrolman. Cell phone added to the court record. Property of Lana Sky, last call made at 5:18 on the day of the murder. Why would she be trying to call me?
A block. This area is reserved for prosecutors.
Defense attorneys are regulated to B block.
I dream of the day when I'll be able to park my car here. I'll go over to B block and buy my hamburgers from you, Mr. Wright.
I am not planning on giving up my job anytime soon, but I'm sure that my friend Larry will be setting up a hamburger shop in Block B. That's why it's separated with a chain link fence, huh? B block is through there. That's where the visitors park as well.
I can see the Lunchland car over there, far in the distance.
Hey, you're right. I like the cute design on its door. I can see a cartoon cow munching down on a juicy looking steak.
Huh. Doesn't that strike you a little, I don't know, creepy?
Just don't think too deeply about it and you'll be fine. Yeah. Alright, I know we can look at Edgeworth's car, but... So is this one of those things that has like the lift or whatever? Or is that just how that looks? This appears to be the car where the body was found. It looks like the lock on the trunk is busted too. The crime took place in an underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. Huh.
Quite a luxury car. It just screams, I have money to burn.
Yeah, prosecutors get the big bucks. Is that it? Oh, the outline.
This rope, is it?
Yep, they laid it out in the outline of the victim's body. I think that would be more effective with tape, but yeah.
So wait, the victim must have died when the killer closed the trunk on him.
What? He could have been stabbed before that. You gotta be the only person I know that would come to that conclusion. Yeah. What's this? It looks like a note of some sort. February 12th. 675?
Look, something's written on it.
Goodman. That's from Goodman's office. You're right. Let's see. 67S. Oh. We started this, I see. 12-2. There's a name printed on the paper above that Goodman. Maybe it fell out of his pocket when he was killed?
Well, so what does it mean, Mr. Wright?
How am I supposed to know?
Note to self, for deductive reasoning, go to Edgeworth, not Wright.
All right. I'm sure that Edgeworth wouldn't know what this means either. Goodman's note was added to the court record. Victim's memo found in the trunk of a car. Okay, I can't flip it over or anything. Noted. And I already examined that. Well, I'm pretty sure that that's everything. I don't see anything else that'll catch my eye. It's 3. No, whatever. Lana.
So there's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister?
That's correct, but there's a gold mine of evidence against her. I don't think so. And the prosecutor tomorrow is none other than Edgeworth himself. I'm afraid your sister's fate is all but decided, Bambina. Many condolences.
Officer Marshall.
Yes, Bambina? Oh?
How can you say that? You and my sister, you were...
Is there something between this cop and her sister that I don't know about? They probably dated. I apologize, Bambina. Something must have gotten to me. Maybe it's that dry wind that's blowing through the prosecutor's office. Dry wind or ill wind? Someone's up to something here, but who? Suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth have been flying around nearly 2 years now. I know, forged evidence and arranged testimonies. You mean that, right? He was unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win. Until me. Unbeatable, that is, until he met you.
But rumors are just rumors, aren't they? These are prosecutors we're talking about. Evidence is everything to them.
If you follow the rumors about Edgeworth to their source, you find one person. But they're off limits. Untouchable, you might say. What is his name, Mr. Red White? One person? Who? Hate to say this, but it's your sister, Bambina. Chief Prosecutor Lana Sky.
What? My sister?
Edgeworth couldn't rustle all them cattle by himself. Some people load their guns with bullets. Some people load them with deals. So what you're saying is that Edgeworth is making deals to win trials. Where there's gunshots, there's bound to be bullets. And that's what the old-timers says anyway. There's a big old secret hidden around here somewhere and everybody knows it. Is that why Detective Gumshoe was taken off the case? Did they target him because of his closeness to Edgeworth?
So, well, how are we doing, Mr. Wright?
Well, I guess we got some clues. We have an autopsy report and a note from the victim and a cell phone.
So you think we'll be okay?
I have no idea. The only thing that's still bothering me is that Lana is confessing to the crime. She says that she did it, probably because she thinks she's taking the fall for Edgeworth.
No problem. I can guarantee that she's not the criminal.
Oh, by the way, Emma?
Yeah?
I know that song your phone plays when it rings. So she called Emma.
What?
That's why she recognized it. It's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? That popular TV show for kids? The cell phone that rang earlier wasn't mine. It was yours. At 5:18, just after the murder took place, your sister called you, didn't she, Emma?
I'm sorry.
Can you tell me what you talked about?
She hung up right away.
She was using it as evidence. I see. Cell phone updated in the court record. Property of Lana Sky, last call made to her sister Emma at 5:18 on the day of the murder. The detective is murdered, and the suspect at the top is the top prosecutor in the district. I've got a bad feeling about this. Like maybe I still don't know everything that went on here. Poor Emma. To be continued. Well, I guess that's about to check. Yeah, save my progress. You bet. Well, that's all the time that we've got for this episode. Remember, eat a food, drink some water, and take your pills if you haven't already today. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Maybe we'll get some more clues. In the meantime, take care, everybody.